Welcome to this Git and GitHub Masters class. So, as a developer, one thing you need to know that you must know is how to use Git and GitHub. Because at a job level, you're going to be able to collaborate with other developers and others in the industry. So, Git and GitHub is a must know for you to know. Now, we're going to be understanding, in this class, we're going to be understanding all about Git and also the Git commands, hands-on experience on how and when you can be able to use the various different Git commands that we are going to be seeing. And also, we are also going to understand all about the GitHub to understand how to create a repository, to upload files in a particular GitHub repository, and also how we can delete a repository and more. So we have so many things we're going to be discussing, and we're going to see it practically to understand everything. Now, the question we have been waiting is, then what is this Git? Now, let's try to understand what is Git. So Git is just a popular version control system that tracks the code changes over time, allowing for easy collaboration and reverting to the previous state. So the Git is a tool that helps you to do what? To save and manage the different versions of your files and code. And also you can work with others, keep track of your changes, and to undo the mistakes. Now, the next question that comes in mind is, why Git? Why then do we need to know about Git? Do we need to study to understand Git, or do we need to use the Git? We need to use it because over 70% of developers use Git because it has been proven to be very friendly and helpful. That is why developers use it to work with it, because it helps us to collaborate our code, to collaborate with other developers, to be able to push our code, to also to see the different versions of the code, isn't it? So developers can work together from anywhere in the world. So because it is in the world, and be able to collaborate with each other. So developers can see the full history of the project. This is one thing that Git is very, very important. Developers can revert to earlier versions of a project. And one thing we need to note is that most Git actions like the staging, the committing, and the viewing history, so what happens on your own computer, that is a local repository. You can only push what? Only the push and the pull interact with the remote repository or the servers like the GitHub, the GitLab, or the Bitbucket to upload or download our changes. Now that we've understood something about Git, because people usually confuse between Git and GitHub. Git and GitHub, they usually make a mistake to understand that it is just the same thing. No, it is, we are working on the same library. They have something that we need to understand. So GitHub is just a cloud-based platform that allows the developers to create, store, manage, and share their code by collaborating